know this song. I remember this too. Couldn't Get It Right. Okay. Yeah, excellent tune. Excellent jam. Yeah, I am quite sure that I probably danced to this song with my mom in our many, many parties. We used to have a lot of friends. My mom and my dad, they used to have a whole bunch of friends, lots of parties. And a lot of these songs take me back to those childhood moments. This jam is very, very familiar to me. I don't have a specific memory in my mind, but I have a feeling, and I'm feeling that I probably danced to this song with my mom or my older sister. Yeah, for sure. Yo, man. Damn, that was a long time ago. All right. Couldn't Get It Right. Climax Blues Band. So, Couldn't Get It Right is a 1976 song by the Climax Blues Band. The song was written after the band's label told them that their 1976 album Gold Plated lacked a standout track and asked them to try and write a hit. They then wrote it, in the words of its bassist Derek Holt, from absolutely nowhere, and it hit number 10 on the UK singles chart. Later on that year, the song was picked up by Sire Records, and the following year, it made number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. Later that year, the song was ranked number 32 on Billboard Year-End Hot 100 Singles of 1977. About the song. The song was recorded for their 8th studio album Gold Plated, which was named after Pete Haycock's Valerio guitar. The song was specifically written and produced after the manager of the band, Miles Copeland III, demanded that the band append a radio-friendly song to the track listing. The band at the time had released 8 albums, and although that had translated into fame, they did not have a hit to impact on the charts. Copeland suggested a cover version of an Elvis Presley song. This suggestion, however, was ignored, and instead the band came up with an original composition from absolutely nowhere. It was simply a case of sitting in the studio, conjuring up a rhythm, appending the traditional dual vocals for which Climax Blues Band were known, and coming up with a couple of hooks. The sudden emergence of the song irritated the producer, as he thought the band had been withholding a hit from him. In an interview with Songfacts, Derek Holt explained that the song was just a lucky moment in time, and that it was about being on the road in America. The chorus, "Kept on looking for a sign in the middle of the night," referred to searches for Holiday Inn signs, the sight of which meant that beds had been found for the night. When the band's career first started in America, they used to fly everywhere, in some cases involving up to 3 flights just to get to one place. Their itineraries meant that getting to any one place was difficult and involved arriving in a town, getting into a car, getting to the gig just in time to perform the sound check, performing the gig, re-entering the car, and then looking for a bed. The final few years of the band's life were easier as they switched to using tour buses. This enabled them to leave the gig, enter the bus, get a bed, drive extended distances, in Holt's words 1,000 miles or whatever, and turn up at the next gig refreshed. The saxophonist, Colin Cooper, sang the baritone lead on this song, with the bassist Derek Holt, guitarist Pete Haycock, and drummer John Cuffley singing harmony. Okay, critical reception. In an obituary for band member Pete Haycock, The Independent said that the song transcended the cliches of the road song genre and incorporated several of their trademarks, including the vocal harmonies of Haycock and Holt behind Cooper's lead, and Haycock's guitar being played in unison with Cooper's saxophone to create a concise gem of a single equal to the best work of the Doobie Brothers or Ace. That's a really nice review. Chart performance. The song was originally released by RCA Records in early '76. Although the song did not make the UK singles chart until October '76, it did manage to crack the top 10, entering at number 47 and departing from number 18 in early December '76, having been at positions 10 and 11 the weeks before. It reached number 8 in Canada and number 29 in New Zealand. Later on that year, the song was picked up by Sire Records, and the following year, it made number 3 on the US Billboard Hot 100. I think because they also turned it into like a dance club track. That's probably why. Later that year, the song was ranked number 32 on Billboard Year-End Hot 100 Singles of 1977. Okay, man. Well, you wanted a solid hit. Now here you go, man. That was a solid hit. Excellent. Both songs, excellent. Two different categories. I know that a lot of acts, some can play, great ballads, whereas they can't do very well on the opposite side, playing grooves like this, and vice versa and all that. So to see that they're capable of both is really, really credible. And they produced, 18 albums before this one? So they've got a lot of music in their catalog, man. So send me a list of stuff that you think that might be worth checking out from these guys if you know their stuff very well, man. That'd be interesting. Yeah, two great songs, for what they are in their category of music. Excellent songs, man. Yeah, so thank you very much to some of you folks that sent these recommendations to me, man. These are the folks right here. Thank you very, very much for these recommendations. Two excellent songs by a band that was unknown to me and long since forgotten by a number of people, I'm sure. And the one thing sticking out in my mind is still, it's too bad that they ended on a sour note like that. After all that time together, producing so many albums together. And, sadly, I believe that some of the founding members passed, and I believe it's the bass guitarist, Holt. He wishes that they had some sort of reconciliation or some sort of rapport, a bridge built so that they could collaborate and at least release some music, make some money or something. That's too bad. Too bad that it had to end that way. But in any case, man, they definitely had skills, they had talent, and just seeing their live performance there, they had a really, really good stage presence and a good groove. It's a lot going for them. It's too bad. But I understand that, being a group, I guess disagreements are part of life as a band. Creative differences, strifes, that sort of thing. It's not an uncommon thing, so you got to take the bad with the good, I guess, man. All right, so I'm gonna go down to my notes here before I bounce real quick. Okay, man. So a little bit of a serious note here. I want to give you guys a quick little update on what's happening with my channel. In the last couple of days, I have had a copyright strike and a takedown notice sent to my Vimeo account. The people who handled the Pink Floyd music ordered Vimeo to take down my recent upload, which was Piper at the Gates of Dawn. So Vimeo sends me this email saying that, we got to take this down. This is considered strike 1, 2 more strikes, and you're out. We're going to take your account down. So that is serious. Serious in a sense that somebody is specifically going to Vimeo and ordering them to take down that particular piece of content. It's an actual person. It isn't just the algorithm flagging things. So when that happens, I don't fool around, man. So you're gonna notice that on my Patreon and also on my YouTube account, all of the Pink Floyds is no longer there. So no more Pink Floyd, man, because I don't want to be fooling around with copyright issues and stuff like that. I mean, we basically all of us reactors, we rely upon the tolerance and the gracefulness of the music and copyright holders. But if they decide, yo, I want this pulled, that's their right. It's their music, it's their right. So I'm not even going to dispute it. I'm just going to pull everything, and so that I don't suffer their wrath, because there is somebody specifically looking at my content, looking for Pink Floyd stuff to pull, and I don't want to suffer any strikes. So that's why my Pink Floyd content is no longer available. Now, if by chance, where Vimeo's concerned, as an example, I get 3 strikes and my account disappears, just do a search and look for me, because I'll basically create another account, and then just keep going that way. But I got to be careful with Vimeo, especially because it's expensive, man. And my patrons are paying for my Vimeo account, so I don't want to do stupid things with my Vimeo account, especially. I was on the Plus package, and recently they forced me to upgrade to the next package up, which is the Pro. That's like a $300 jump. So in the last 6 months, up to $500 have gone into the Vimeo account, and that's my patrons paying for that. So I don't want to be fooling around with their generosity and their money. So that's what's happening with me right now, man. So I'm just watching my steps, baby steps, taking it very, very careful with Vimeo. I'm kind of like Ichabod Crane in that little minefield, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off from Pink Floyd content for a while, and just maybe see what I can do with it later on, basically. And it's going to be the same thing for anything else, even if it's Led Zeppelin, man. Someone doesn't want my Led Zeppelin content up, and they send a takedown notice and I get a strike, it's all coming down. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. Everybody goes through this once in a while. And I'm just taking some precautions just in case I'm not specifically being targeted, because I know that there's a number of people who are haters and they don't like me, and they have threatened that, yeah, you know what, because you're not giving me the reaction I'm asking for, I'm unsubscribing, and then I'm going to publish all kinds of dislikes on your content, and I'm going to do whatever it is that I can to throw a monkey wrench in your... So I've had stupid things like that go on. But in any case, man, it doesn't matter. In the end, if one account gets taken down, I'll just start a new one. So just do a search for me and you'll be able to find me. Okay? So that's just my update. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip out this little part, and I'm going to probably upload it with maybe my next couple of maybe Led Zeppelin reactions, so that everybody's up to speed on what's going on. Okay? Yeah, so that's it for now, man. These guys, Climax Blues Band, excellent musicians, great showmen, and they do very, very well with not only their vocals and their stage presence, but their songwriting is really on point, because like I said, with I Love You, the love ballad, didn't make me roll my eyes and didn't rake my nerves. So they're really, really good at what they're doing. And it's too bad that they just couldn't stick around longer and make more hits. But in any case, what they did leave us was excellent. And 2 thumbs up, both songs are excellent. So I'm gonna bounce, man. Thanks very much. Thank you also to my patrons once again. And also I wanna give a shout out to a number of you who have sent me some donations. Thanks very much to these folks sending me some one-time donations. I appreciate that. It all goes towards the channel and helping keep the lights on. So thank you. I appreciate that. Anyway, man, I'm going to bounce. I believe, yeah, I've got a Led Zeppelin reaction coming up and a Rush reaction. So look for those in the next couple of days. All right. Have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.